Hello, good morning, viewers. I'm Azkan Fasha, and you are watching today's news. Thank you for joining us. Our top story today is about former Indonesian Minister of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Nadiem Makarim, who has become the center of public attention after a court decision related to a corruption case involving the procurement of Chromebook laptops for school. According to the court, Nadiem Makarim was found guilty of abusing his authority during the Chromebook procurement program, which was a part of Indonesia's education digitalization project. The judges state that the procurement process caused financial losses to the states. Based on the court decision, Nadiem Makarim was sentenced to 10 years in prison. In addition to the prison sentence, the court also ordered him to pay a fine and compensation in accordance with the law. The Chromebook procurement program was originally introduced and said to improve digital learning in schools across Indonesia. The government hoped that students and teachers would have better access to technology, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, when online learning became more important. However, questions were led raised about the planning, broadcasting process, and the effectiveness of the program. Following the court's decision, Nadiem Makarim strongly denied all allegations against him. He stated that the procurement program followed the existing regulation and was carried out with the intention of improving the quality of education in Indonesia. He also emphasized that he had never intended to cause financial losses to the state. Nadiem legal team announced that they would file an appeal. They believe that the court's decision should be reviewed by a higher court. According to Indonesia law, every defendant has the right to appeal a court decision if they believe there were mistakes in the legal process or in the evaluation of the evidence. The case has received disparate attention from the public. Some people believe that the court's decision demonstrates the government commitment to fighting corruption and ensuring accountability among public officials. They argue that everyone should be treated equally before the law, regardless of their position. On the other hand, some members of the public believe that the appeal process should be respected before drawing final consolation. They emphasize that every individual has the right to define themselves and receive a fair legal process. Legal experts also remind the public that corruption cases often involve complex evidence and legal proceedings. Therefore, people are encouraged to wait for the final legal decision before making judgments. Meanwhile, education experts hope that this case will not stop effort to improve Indonesia education system. That belief that digital technology remains important for education, but Future programs should be implemented with greater transparency, accountability, and careful planning. The case also serves as a reminder that public funds must always be remain responsibly. Government officials are expected to carry out their duties honestly and transparently to maintain public trust. As this story to develop, we will keep following the latest updates and provide accurate information based on official source that concludes today's top story. Thank you for watching. I'm Azkia Nadia Fasya. Stay informed, stay safe, and have a wonderful day. See you in our next new report. Thank you.